Welcome back to Burger. This is Dommy's birthday celebration, and we're doing a blind taste test. Prime steak versus choice versus grass-fed versus dry-aged.
There are so many cuts of beef and so many different grades of beef. How do you know which ones to choose and which ones you'll like the most? Now, dry-aged, of course, is not a grading. We threw dry-aged into this contest to see if it would throw people off. Prime beef is produced from young, well-fed cattle. It has the most marbling. I think that around 10% of the beef out there is graded prime, so that explains the higher pricing of prime beef. Now, choice cuts are also high quality, and those are produced in the highest quantity. So they will have less marbling than prime, but they'll have great flavor, great beefiness, just like the prime does, just not that melt-in-your-mouth type of feel. They'll be juicy, they'll be tender, but comparing against a prime steak, those flavors will be a little bit more subdued. Now, Angus is a breed of cattle. It usually has great marbling, juicy flavors, and extreme beefiness. That's probably one of the best ways I can describe Black Angus beef is when you compare a Black Angus beef to a choice steak or a prime steak, you'll get a little bit more of a beefy flavor. That is how I usually detect the differences, but when you're blindfolded, all bets are off. Grass-fed beef, that's a whole nother ballgame. It highly depends on the farm that it comes from. The ribeye in our video here comes from White Oak Pastures in Bluffton, Georgia. You can tell it's got a much more rich red color to it. The fat has a little bit more of a yellowness to it, and it's got less marbling. So with a grass-fed steak, you're going to find that it's a bit more on the chewy side, but maybe a little more on the rich flavor side. It's a really interesting contrast to grain-fed beef in terms of how it looks, how it tastes, how it cooks, everything. So make sure you tune in for the next video where I talk about the best ways to cook a grass-fed steak. Now let's head back to the contest and see who votes which steak the highest.
So what they have to do, they're gonna take a bite, they're gonna rank them from 1 to 10. You're gonna go, ooh, that was really good, that's an 8, or that's a 10. And then you're gonna guess which one it is. So you're gonna rank them, and then you're gonna guess which one you think it is. Prime, choice, grass-fed, or dry-aged. Ready? So we're gonna start with Dom. Go ahead, Dom.
If I can. I don't know. Can't see. I'd say that's a 7.
7. And what do you think it is?
What are the options?
Prime versus grass-fed versus choice versus dry-aged.
I would say prime.
Buttery Rick. He chose to just take half a bite.
No, I think that's grass-fed, and I give that a 6.
6 and grass-fed. Okay. All right. She had the biggest piece of them all.
Oh no.
Your mouth is full?
This is 7.
7. Okay. 7. And prime, choice, grass-fed, or dry-aged?
Choice.
Choice. Okay. I like how Dom attacks it when he eats it.
That's definitely grass-fed, I think. 6.
6. Okay. Oh, you took the full bite that time.
You're gonna regret it.
They're all just staring downward.
All right, give me that. I did.
Prime, choice, grass-fed, or dry-aged?
Well, I'm going to give that an 8,
Okay.
and I'm going to say aged.
Okay. I've forgotten what they ranked them already, so we're just going to do this in editing later.
Won't be sneaking a hot dog nowadays.
That one's good. That one's prime, and I give that a 9.
9 and prime.
Dry-aged.
Oh, he's going dry-aged.
9.
Dry-aged and 9.
I'll give that an 8 too, and I'm saying that's prime.
Okay. 8 and prime.
I think that's 8 and dry aged.
8 and dry-aged. Okay, we're running now. Last one.
Give me a Bud Light. Well, I mean, I gotta go with choice. I think this was choice, and then 6.
6. Choice and 6.
Never have to tell me to eat. That's really tender. Well, I've said all the other ones, so the only choice I have is choice,
Okay.
right?
The
I
only
guess
choice
so.
is
I
choice
don't know.
is
I
choice.
wasn't keeping track. I probably should have been.
The one choice that he has to make a choice for.
What do you rank?
I like that too, is an 8.
8 and choice on the last one. and Sharon. Back to bird biting.
Do we get to take these off to find out how we did?
Yep.
Oh, we don't have
If
to
you're
leave
done,
them on?
you can take them off.
We don't have to leave them on for the whole party?
Nope.
Right. That cow was definitely raised on a farm.
Where else?
Grass fed.
Oh, yeah.
And Seven?
Seven and grass fed. Okay, take your blindfold off, Sharon. So I'm going to tell you what they were. Starting from the left was grass fed, and then dry aged, and then prime,
Oh boy.
and then choice. I think you got none. We'll have to go back and look in the editing, but she had the best line. The cows were all raised on farms.
Can you bring some more out so we can do it again?
Yes, so you guys are welcome to go eat the rest of the meat inside now. Thanks for watching, and I think the birthday boy was the winner. He's the winner anyway because it's birthday.
I thought
So-
it was a tie.
He thought it was a tie. Oh man, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.